What's going on, everybody? So we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna be practicing the middle splits, and this is gonna be an in-depth video on how to do it, and it's gonna be a follow-through. So we're gonna be going through my whole routine, whole exercise, the whole shebang. So we're gonna get right into it, and basically one of the best stretches for the middle splits is to actually stand up and go into it. This is gonna be my first set. So we're gonna hold it for 2 minutes, and we're gonna do it 5 times. I'll talk you through it too. So we're gonna get right into it. Hold it for 2 minutes, and it's best if you have something you can slip your feet on. And what you want to do is you just want to sink into it as you think you would. Now your feet, they're gonna turn into an angle, kind of like 45 degrees, or you can kind of stay upright on them, or you can do what I like to do, which is eventually when I get warmed up more, I'm gonna turn onto the sides of my feet. So I'm gonna be like on the side of my foot, but you're gonna lean a little bit forward too when that happens. Just feel something comfortable for you. Oh, what I meant to say is you also want to be warmed up for 5 minutes to 15 minutes. I went on a jog real quick to warm up. So we're a minute in. We're going to hold this for another minute. And like I said, so you could like come forward if you want. So we got 30 seconds left on this. This is my first round. We're going to do 5 rounds of this basically. And there's going to be a break. And the break can be however long you want it to be, but I'm not really going to time it. I'm just going to break after it and then go back into it again. Okay, so that's good. You can come out of it. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to do too. We'll just do that first, I guess. So we'll just break here. Usually, like, I'll walk around during my break. Believe it or not, I don't know. Well, ever since I got more into the groove, I don't need to. The sets aren't as hard, basically. Like, they were hard, and obviously it gets harder as you do it. But they became a little easier too once you get like the right angle and the right footing, because yeah, it can be super stressful. And this is going to be one of the best tutorials because I've done this for not forever, but I've done this in, you know, last 6 months, a little more, and I found out like what works the best basically. Because when I used to lay on the ground and spread my feet, it was all right, but it's not really good because it's just not really good for beginners. This is the best exercise, and I like going after the best one because I want the best results. All right, so we're about to go at it again. All right, so you can slide into it. We're starting. So some people will get pain on the knees. I'm using this as support basically right now, and I didn't really tend for it, but it actually makes a decent support. And it's all right though, you know what I mean? You don't have to actually hold yourself up. That's really hard to do. And you'll gradually develop that anyway. So again, I kind of got my feet at a 45-degree angle. You can be on top of them, or you can be on the side of them. So like on the side, you'll see here soon. See, I'll feel something like right here basically. It's not really a pain. It just feels like more of like a misalignment, but it'll fix itself basically. And you can like sometimes rock back a little bit and come forward, but as you slide your feet on the side, like sorry it's not the best view, but you'll see pretty much we're a minute in. You'll come forward. You can't be, if your foot's on the side, you can't be all the way back here. It's just not possible. And I like this on the side more because you can feel it the most. Okay, so coming up here, we're gonna be on our 2 minutes. And we can come out of this. All right, come out of it. And like I said, I usually walk around. I don't really time it, my breaks in between, but you can if you want. It doesn't really matter as long as you take a little break between. You don't even necessarily got to if you don't have to, or if you don't feel like you have to, basically, which is all right too. So I'll take off my shirt. So we're just gonna do this 3 more times, maybe, and 1 more time after that. And yeah, there's gonna be 1 more stretch that I do, and then there's also gonna be some exercises. I don't know if I'm gonna throw them into the video, but we'll see. So let's come back into this. To slide it out, like I said, it's best to have something you can slide into. And it's actually all right if you don't have the warm-up, but it is better to get the warm-up. You don't necessarily need the warm-up. Sorry you didn't get the full view. Maybe I could fix that in a second. So you want to keep sliding your feet out and keep going further and further as much as you can. And if you feel any tightness, you want to breathe into it kind of, and you want to push into it. And sometimes you can tense that up. So like right here is like tight for me. So I know it's tight. So I'll tense it up. I'll make sure like I feel that, because that's where whatever you feel is actually what you want to hit the most and what needs stretch the most. Okay, so we have 1 more minute. All right, coming up here, you can pull out of it right now. All right, yeah, I'm gonna fix this real quick. Just, sorry, don't mind that. So we'll take a little break this time. So we got 3 sets done. If you're inside, you can wear socks basically. It's nice to be on the ground though. I love being on the ground. As long as you got like something soft. Well, doesn't actually have to be soft. I was actually thinking like the next exercise that we would do, which is going to be frog position. I actually wanted to do that first, but it's all right. So notice that you're going to have a tighter side basically, and when we go into our next stretch, which I'm actually implementing it this time, you want to focus just on that one side that has more tension, because that's the side that's actually holding you back from going further. All right, so we have 2 more sets basically. So we'll get into it. We can come into it right now. Yeah, it's a lot better, huh? A lot better with the camera. 'Kay, we have like 45 seconds left. $15. All right, you can pull out of it. So what we'll do is, because I actually wanted to do this first, our next stretch, we're just gonna get on all fours basically. And what we're gonna do is, it's basically gonna be a half split. It's gonna be like a frog if you ever done it, which a frog is, which we're just gonna slide out. I'm just showing you for example. We're just gonna slide out and we're just gonna hold basically. And you want the same thing, like same straight on. Hopefully that makes sense. And we're just gonna do that gonna do that a couple times, then we'll come back and we'll do our last rep. We're actually I want you to do it on whatever side is the tightest side, because that's the side that it's really holding you back. So start on all fours, bring one leg up and over in front of you, and then just lean into it. Go down as far as you can. Keep spreading it, pushing to the side. So we'll hold this for 2 minutes. Flex into any tension. You can even come forward if you need to. Okay, we have a minute left on this. I actually meant to do this exercise first, basically, but kind of forgot. This is my first time implementing the one-legged frog stretch, because what I usually do is the two-legged frog stretch, which is really good, but I wanted to target just the one side, whatever side that had the more tension. So we have 1 more minute, and you can come down, push back with your hips to really feel this one. Just push your butt back. Okay, coming up, we got 15 seconds. Okay, you can pull out of that. Good stuff, good stuff. We'll relax for a minute. Now, if you want to come back into that stretch, well, we are, but if you want to do the other side, that's fine. I'm going to do the same side, because this leg is my tighter leg, which is my right leg. And we'll just take a break. Obviously, this is a longer video, but this is going to be like a follow through video, and this is like a plan you can do every other day, basically. You don't want to do it every day. And I'll say that again at the end. So subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. I'd appreciate it. And you can do this every other day. And it's like a perfect routine, like the max out routine. You don't need to do any more like exercises that's stretching for the day, unless you want to target other areas. But the thing is like you can only do so much stretching in one day, and there's a volume, so you can't do you want to do as much as you can per set. So if you just do your legs, just kind of like working out, if you ever done like working out, you don't work out the same muscle every day. All right, so we're gonna come back into this. And if you have flexibility, you could stand up. And try to stretch into it more, feel it out more. Go as deep as you can. Okay, we have 1 more minute left. And like I said, you can come down if you want. Okay, 15 seconds. All right, you can pull out of that. All right, we'll relax for a second. And the next stretch, we'll try to go into the full splits again. And the reason why I do that one from standing up, going down and spreading your legs, because I feel like that's more effective and you have more gravity to use as weight, which is just all you need. Because when I'm sitting on the ground and spreading my feet, it's really hard to get that extra tension for me. And I was doing that a lot. So we're gonna go into that one more time and hold it 2 minutes for the middle split. 21. All right, get up. Let's get down into it. Okay, we have a minute left. About 30 seconds. And like I said, you can come down here if you need to. Or hold yourself up. Five seconds. Okay. Nice. Trying to stay in the frame. So we're gonna just break for a second. We're gonna go back into the Frogger one side. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna go into the one side. I do have a drink here, but there is strengthening exercises. I don't know if we're gonna do them for the video because I don't know, but you should do them on the same day if we're gonna do strengthening exercises. So we're gonna go into that Frogger again. Just hold yourself up. Okay, we have 1 more minute left. And like I said, you can do this every other day. The more consistent you are, the more you're going to see results. And I'm maxing out for the day, so all the stretches that we're doing for this body parts, there's no more to do because we've pretty much maxed out. If you feel like you can go more, then go more, but or you have 15 seconds. Nice. All right, come out of that. Okay. Our next stretch is going to be called the frog stretch. And it's like the best stretch other than actually doing the middle split, if not equal. And this targets like all your lower body basically. So I'm going to show you how it is and then we can get into it if you've never seen it. You're just going to go on all fours basically and then spread your legs completely as much as you can. Now, you want to have your knees in line. That's the only thing. We're not starting yet, but you don't want to have your knees in line, like across from each other. And also, you want to have them in line in the back, so almost like a square. You don't want them to be like out far like that. You want it to be more so in like right here. Perfect right there. So we're going to start in a couple seconds. Get in your position. You can hold it up in this position, or you can go down. And I'll be doing both. And you want to push back with your hips. You want to push back with your butt. So we're going to start now. So get into your position. Your foot can even be further back. You can actually bring it back even more, but you want it to be kind of like straight on. And you want to spread your knees as far as you can. And hopefully spread them further as we continue this. And again, you want to push into those places that you feel. You really want to kind of feel them. You don't want to nudge away from those. And you can also like push backwards. You can push forward a little bit, like rock your hips just a little bit. See, I had a fence behind me and then there's like objects and it kind of lines it up. I didn't really expect that for that stretch, but it's a bonus. So we have 1 more minute in this stretch and we're gonna hold it again. So we're actually not gonna break. We're gonna hold into the stretch. I usually hold into the stretch after those exercises that I showed you. I just implemented the 1 leg frogger, but I usually do this after and hold this one for 10 minutes straight. So we're gonna hold it for 10 minutes straight. We're a minute in, a minute. Eventually you'd go all the way down, as in your legs will be completely down to the ground, your inside. Okay, we have 2 minutes down, 8 more to go. It's alright if you bring your hips a little forward. They'll like stretch out that spot and move into it, rock into it. And maybe it feels a little bit more relaxing, but just don't forget. That's why I shout like every 2 minutes, like, oh, come, you know, to remind myself to like come back into it if I like go too easy, basically. I hold this stretch for 10 minutes basically straight because I just like to. This is probably my favorite stretch because it's the easiest to do and the easiest to feel. And again, you want to push those hips back. I know you can't really see it, but I'm pushing those hips back. And like the muscle like right here that I feel, you want to push into that. Underneath I feel it too, but I guess it's easier to push on the outside of your leg. These are really good for the middle splits. Really good. So coming up, we're going to be 15 seconds. We're going to be on 4 minutes. You can bring your body all the way to the ground. Just make sure you don't go forward all the way. Okay, we're 4 minutes in. 6 more minutes, maybe. I'm really feeling it down low like this. Again, you want your knees straight across. You want your feet lined up basically too with your kneecap. So you want it lined up right here and you want it lined up both ways, perpendicular. If you have a piece of tape, that's fine, or a crack to use, that's great. A wall is really beneficial too. Just make sure your wall is not slanted. 5 minutes in, we're halfway through. Like I implemented that Frogger stretch with the one leg in to test it out. So 6 minutes in, 4 more minutes. We can do it. It's all right if you can't. And again, the reason why I do that Frogger stretch, because we're in Frogger right now. So we did that one-legged one. And like I said, I just implemented it into my routine as of starting today, what you're seeing. And even though we have both legs in here spread apart, I'm really feeling it on this leg, like hard. And it's just really tense. That's why I did it on the one side. So, because even though you're supposed to stretch both sides, which you can, which we are now, but the thing is, my right one's so much more tense. So that's just a little tip. Or we have coming up here. And again, you can bring your legs in actually like this a little bit if you want to, and you'll be able to move up, or you could go down if you want to relax. We have 3 more minutes left. That's just a little easier when you do that. I picked a bad spot for my knee today because I'm feeling it's just on a weird spot. It's like a divot, and it's killing me softly. So push into that pressure. Okay, we have 2 minutes coming up here. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. And like, it's really my right side that I'm really feeling this at. So hard. You can do it. You can do it. Sorry, I'm not talking that much, but this is just as stressful as it is to really talk in it and to actually go and do it. Ow. No. 20% battery. Okay, we have 1 more minute left. Let's go. Hold it there, 45 seconds. Push back. "30 seconds. Go all out. "15 seconds. If you held it with me, you're a warrior. If you backed out, you're a puss." Just kidding. All right, you can come out of it. Come out of it slowly as you can. Bring your legs out. It would be harder if you do it in. Ow. So take a rest. You can lay on the ground for a little bit. Try to get up to close this low battery. Hopefully you can still see. I don't know what that was like. My phone saying low battery, basically. If we suck my stomach in, this is what it looks like. Okay. Should we do some exercises? The exercises are actually pretty easy. But you want to do that, you actually want to strengthen we did do a little bit of strengthening, but not so as much. If we would have stood ourselves upright, we can do a little strengthening, and I guess we'll do it just to get the full video really in. Like, this is like the full video. This is like all you need to do. Now, you want to strengthen because we're just going to get in, because a lot of times when you do exercises, they're not strengthening these parts because these parts they're just not emphasized, and usually workouts are compound workouts. So you not really get these muscles, because I've worked out all my life, but I still have weak muscles in certain spots, basically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand up, and I know I'm not gonna be completely in this, but all we're gonna do is stand up and bring our knees up. This is not a time thing. This is not a time thing, and you wanna do it kind of slow. You can always add weight, but there is no weight right now, which is fine. But I'm not gonna be fully in the picture, and we're just gonna lift our knees straight up. Okay? So it's just gonna be 1, 2, we're gonna do it 15 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other side. 1, 2, I'm just going to do this one forward. You want to obviously be lined. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I usually do 3 to 4 sets. Now I do like a rotation of exercises, and I don't really use breaks basically, because these you don't really need them to some extent. Okay, so usually I wear a shirt, especially for the grass. So we're just gonna lay down basically, and there's so many exercises you can do, but we're gonna lay down, bring your knees up to your chest, and we're just gonna bring your toe and touch it on the ground. 1, 2, 3, as far as you can reach that toe out. 4, your big toe, you want it to touch the ground. You want the big toe to touch the ground. 5, 6, 7, 7, sorry. 8, 9, you can actually rest your head. 10, 11, we're just gonna do 12. All right, you can come out of that. So we'll do one. So just sit like L shape basically, and you can do 1 foot, or you can do both, and you can always switch it up. So I'm gonna do both. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're gonna hold it at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just for future reference, you can lean back a little bit in that one. You don't have to when you use one foot, and you don't want to put too much pressure on your fingers that are holding you on the side. Okay, so next one. So I'm gonna have to like move a couple times, but basically you just go on all fours like we were in Frogger, but don't split your knees. Bring one leg out to the side. We're gonna raise it. We're gonna do 10 and then hold for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. And you want to go up as high as you can. 8, 9, 10. So we'll switch sides on that one. Bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. All right, bring it down. Our last exercise for the rotation, and then we're gonna rotate. We're gonna go through them all again. Like I said, this is a complete thing. It doesn't get no better than this. All right, So the last one, we're just gonna be on all fours again, legs straight back, and we're gonna go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. I'm looking pretty muscular, but I haven't even worked out. All right, we can bring that down. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, just go straight up. Don't. Did I? All right, hold it up. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to standing up. So we're just gonna go up 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's making my wee wee look longer than it is. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, back to laying on our backs. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna do about like 12 usually. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually one of my favorite. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mosquito. 9, 10. We'll just do 10. You can do 12 if you want to be a hero. All right, so we'll switch on this one. So we'll just do one leg up. So we'll go straight back. You can use your fingers a little. 1, as high as you can. 1, 2, we'll do 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet straight up. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Onto all fours. Okay. Even out. Put your foot out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. All right, bring that down. Other side. One, 2, 3. My knee's on a bad spot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Stay in the same spot. We're going to raise our legs straight up, folks. Straight up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, hold. All right, bring it in. Other side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. All right, bring it down. One more time through. All right, here we go. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drive that leg up, but keep it slow and controlled. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, down on our backs. Of course, I went away a different time. That's fine. Different way. Okay, feet up. Okay, down. 1, toes to the ground. 2, or 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Looks better on this side. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, last one, 12. All right. L shape raises. We're gonna do both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Bring them down. Okay, last 2 exercises. Okay, we're gonna go for more of a pulse on this one, okay? So, ready? Leg out, all fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Itchy grass, love it. I like this one the most and the one we did before the most. All right, bring it down. Other side. Ready, go. Pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. All right, you can bring that in. Last exercise. Bring your legs straight up. Let's go. Switch sides. Okay, ready? Legs straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Okay, bring that in. Last set, last side. Let's go, boys and girls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. All right, bring that in. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, you can always switch to strengthening exercises. You can switch really any one of them, but those are like a good foundation and a good amount of time, basically, which basic fundamentals. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, you want to do this every other day. You don't want to do it every day. That's something else to do or figure out, and what stretches are best for you. And those ones are really good for the middle splits. And those are really good exercises with the strengthening. That's a good thing to add, specifically like targeting those areas. And those ones I showed you are pretty good. I'm not sure if they're the best ones. Like some of them are, like the ones where we touched our toes to the ground. That one was really good. And then the ones where out to the side were really good. Like those are the ones I felt the most. Same with the L-shaped one, but that one's hard to do, really hard to do. But those are the ones I feel the best. So I might like swamp up those later on or stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. This is a full demo of everything. Almost up to an hour. So yeah. Have a nice day.